Okay, welcome back, folks, to this part of Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4 Blind. The ending I got in the last part was the good ending, however, it was not the true ending. And to get the true ending is one of the most back-assed methods I've ever read about. When I read this, I had to do a double take. So, alright, you have to say no here. Alright. And now, go to Junes. Alright, even though I have no reason to be here, try to enter the food court. There's no need to be here. You said all your goodbyes. You should return to your house. You have to say no. Try again. And then it's just... And then apparently there's a new option. It's like, I'm not finished yet. Stop by the food court one last time? Yeah, I guess. Alright, I don't know what I'm gonna see here, so I'm wondering if this is gonna give me a clue. The usual food court. This is where you would spend so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh?
Alright.
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Or contrived writing, I don't know. What the fuck?!
So you guys came here too?
Really contrived!
It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Okay, with my character, it makes sense that he might at least have some, like, hard-pressing nostalgia or something. But these guys, I don't know, it seems like something they would have at the very end of the case or something. I don't know. The fuck?!
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow. But I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Okay.
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything.
What, this is like 8
Will
people?
you shut up about your steaks?
Damn, 8 people, steaks for 8 people, that'd be friggin' high prices. Alright, so I guess there's this optional scene. Or I guess for the true ending, it is a real scene. You reminisced with the others.
I really had fun in this world. Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast.
I almost get that impression about me playing this game because when I think about editing or how long I've been uploading, it feels like it's been forever, but at the same time, certain parts feel like they're going on so fast. Like the little story and social link stuff, that feels like it goes by fast. The dungeons, on the other hand, feel like they take forever.
We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering and don't really have a solid answer for. It's like, what? Well, I guess it was like buried in the text or buried in the lines of Adachi. Like, I don't remember everything he said, whether or not he explained the Midnight Channel, but it seems like that was something that he didn't do exactly.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it.
Yeah.
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Yeah.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that ominous something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest.
That almost sounds like the inverse of like the Legend of Korra, lion turtles, where it's like you can brave the hollowed forest because of the power I give you.
In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you?
Yeah.
Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait. Then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
I still say it's hair color.
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
Then there must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
You're the only exception. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. And the same goes for Adachi and Namatame. Do you remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave?
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
What? The sender is listed as Adachi!
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I didn't even know she handed it to us. We just passed by her.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well.
Ah, so Adachi was not directly involved for the Midnight Channel.
But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
Okay. A letter from Adachi ends there.
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling.
Yeah.
It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right?
There you go.
There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
If I was to guess any conductor, it'd probably be the guy with the huge nose. But that's because I'm kind of weird, paranoid that way.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head.
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
The power to enter TVs, where everything about this case started. You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you the rumor. But Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. I can't remember. I know that weird foggy dream. Was that the first thing or like the second thing we did? Because I can't remember whether that was before or after we went to the gas station. I know that ultimately who this ultimately ends up being, or like the focus, because when I read like how to get the true ending, I was like, what? Because that guy of all people, like, can you think of the possibly least important character, and it's that guy. Yeah, but if I was doing this first time, I would not, because the only thing that's coming to mind when I really think about the beginning is that foggy intro, and really, again, it goes to the guy with a huge nose.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme?
This is almost like this. It almost reminds me of like some scene in Secret of Evermore where some guy's talking and he's like, "Don't you see it? We're all characters in a video game!"
And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something.
Oh, please tell me.
Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
Okay.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
All right. Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you immediately met after coming to this town was, well, it was Dojima, or was it Nanako? Yeah, it would be Dojima or Nanako, but it's probably not them. And then after that, I think it was that gas station attendant, and then went to school. And who was the first one we talked to at the school? It was King Muraoka. Well, the first one I immediately met when I came into town, I believe, was Dojima. In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. Alright. Going to town. Wait, he's at the Semigawa riverbed, apparently? I don't know why he's there. So yeah, I am reading off a guide, because when I initially read the conditions, I was just like, that is back-assed and doesn't make sense to me. So, I don't know. I don't know how anyone could have naturally found this. So I think someone said they accidentally found it. Alright.
Hey.
We already finished seeing your friends? I want to talk to you.
Yeah?
What's all this all of a sudden?
What's wrong?
Dave first came to town, let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere along the way? I'm pretty sure me and Nanako left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came home straight home. Now I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Jeez, a lot happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro?
On that first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When we got back in our car, you were talking to that weird attendant. The weird attendant?
Well...
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird. Now that you mention it, I do remember I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Ah, I do remember you were talking to the attendant there. Didn't remember seeing him much before, so he's stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. He didn't look or acted funny. Yeah, come to think of it, I never saw that guy again. Well, it wasn't really that the attendant looked weird, but after you talked to him, you looked sick, bro. Big bro. Wait, I looked sick? Didn't you remember? I asked you on the way home, are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason. I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So why are you looking for that person you met in the first place? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him? Might be important.
I see.
Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but just come back home early. There's some dark clouds on the horizon, and it might rain soon. I understand.
Yeah!
First place was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. Alright, going to town. Now, the thing is, the gas station attendant has never showed up. No, I've seen him up. He's been there on, like, rainy days. But obviously I can't really control that. But I'm wondering if, like, people here know anything. I've only seen an older man and an older woman working there. Alright. And I'm gonna check the Velvet Room. Because they were the guys almost immediately afterwards who I saw.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There is one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied?
Alright.
What may that be?
How is your nose so large?
Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
You know, I noticed this guy has the most open buck eyes you'll ever see. What the heck?
Ah, this is a surprise.
You know the eye shard attack?
These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors.
So, plot convenience.
Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well.
I guess he read into the script. What the fuck?
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
That is one hell of a super MacGuffin here, Jesus. So, I have Wonder Woman's lasso of truth now. Obtained orb of sight.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
Okay.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power.
Okay.
Now go to the place where everything began.
Okay, they basically just told me this is the true ending. Alright. I gotta save then, because fucking... What the fuck? It began raining? Okay. Okay, I knew this was... I thought the gas station attendant was just gonna show up. I didn't really think it would just start raining for no reason. So I'm guessing he's right there. Yup, he's right there. So I'm gonna save... That's kind of ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna save on number 1. Because that is an old save that I'm probably not gonna go back to. That was fucking that felt so damn arbitrary. It's just like... it's just like, oh yeah, we'll just give you the orb that signifies that you're getting the true ending. So, yeah, go talk to the guy. Okay, so let's see what's here. Hi there, do you need something? Isn't this where I first? What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Do you know Namatame? The serial murder suspect? Real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Something else I can help you with? Have you met those two? That's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you got nothing else, do you mind leaving me alone? Oh, you still need something? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? Ah, that's right, I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them saying, welcome to Iniba. But that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? When I met you here when you first came to town, did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember? We talked for a couple of minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time when we first met? Did you give me the power? Ah-ha! Ah-ha-ha-ha! Amazing! You've reached me at last! Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened the power within you three. The ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised. Okay, who is this guy? Is he just a god figure?
So the last battle wasn't enough for you?
What the fuck? Oh my god. First of all, particularly feminine voice coming out of, I'm pretty sure a guy. They said that it was either a man or a woman attending the station, so I'm guessing it might be just someone switching between the two models.
You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Who are you?
You must know by now. Isn't that why you came? Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers.
That actually would be a good explanation for why everyone was suddenly attracted to the blandest man in the world. Even though it was just like, oh, he's new here.
Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something.
This only further, like... I remember I had a theory that my character was secretly like a deity or something that made people feel better by being around them, and I guess this pretty much confirms that.
What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this.
Huh.
Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
Just to end everything, because I don't want this to continue again.
The fog has lifted, and you still are not content? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
What the fuck?
I am Izunami.
Okay.
Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. And now, you face me with it. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you.
I thought it would have actually been a cool twist if, like, Izanami was the Reaper, as in literally death incarnate, and he was just trying to kill everyone or something.
But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
The one you had just encountered was the entity behind it all. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance. And none of them had an umbrella.
Hey, are you alright? Who is that you were just talking to?
And I love how they didn't even point out the fact that she was floating.
Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
Told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Okay, the others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
I would have expected Kanji to be the one who would actually outrun everyone since he's the tallest. But then again, I do remember in like one of his first scenes that he got tired faster than everyone else.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
Alright, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
You finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Ame no Sagiri, and as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before you leave town. To ensure complete peace for this town, where you've lived in with everyone, fuck. That was a statement I thought was open when it was not. Alright. So what I'm going to do is buy a shitload of things at this point. Oh, whoa, apparently there was a very specific order I was supposed to answer those questions in, and I didn't realize that. Actually, no, it doesn't look like it was specific. How about you? You got a different question? Let's see. Okay, if I can get new weapons, that would be nice. And I did get a lot of things from the last dungeon. On drippy days like this, your heart for art tends to dull. Maybe it's because I don't see any many rare materials. Alright, let's just sell all. Sure. So... Oh my god, this is gonna take a while! Oh god! Okay. So now let's see. Actually, armor is probably a better option at this point. 1,000 stud coat. For the drop in evasion, not worth it. Yeah, this one's probably better. Let's see if there's. Oh, okay, yeah, this one actually fits. Alright, how about Kodadama? Oh, whoops. Let's see. Wow, this actually looks really nice. So, yeah, Chie's getting some capes. Alrighty then, so she's gonna be Superman up in this. Alright. How about her? Reduces damage. I don't know exactly how damage is calculated, so I'm just gonna keep the angel skirt for now. With that 5 boost to all stats is too good. So let's see, Teddy. Yeah, I think this is probably better. The 1,000 stud coat. Okay, and Naoto, let's see. Yeah, it looks like the cape is better for this. Alright. Alright, so now let's talk accessories. Let's see if there's any, like, decently new accessories. It looks like they're all the old ones. I don't know how exactly you're supposed to get new or better accessories. But whatever. Oh my god! The Algernon looks pretty nice, but something that has that much luck and that much accuracy. I think the accuracy is the big buff, but let's see the other ones first. Yahiro. Huh. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm not the kind of guy who, with my main character, he doesn't, well, I don't know. Okay, yeah, this definitely with Yosuke. That's like an undeniable buff. Let's try this. With all my healing items actually no, either way I'm not, yeah, with all my healing items on, or all my regeneration items with Yukiko, I think I can have something that has better attack, just for those rush points when I don't need to use SP. Oh, fuck, I really shouldn't have sold that, fuck. Oh, damn it. And, yeah, whatever. I'll equip it, but I won't sell the Algernon. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is go to the store right down the street and buy a bunch of items to use up the ones wait, what the fuck? Oh my god, how bad would it have been if I accidentally spent the day? Oh god. So, let's go to this. I know on rainy days there's rainy day sales. Yep. Okay. Any new items? No. Alright. So, for all these cure items, I'm always gonna want at least 15. That seems absurd, but it's a pretty decent ground to have. Alright, and 50 bombs of life. With the maca leaves, I'll go up to 15. For the antibiotic gel, I'll go up to 15. Seems like a good number. Alright. So with all that, I'm gonna try to enter the TV. Oh wait, no. First I gotta go to the Velvet Room. And check and check if I can make certain things. Actually, I just want to see if that guy has a reaction. Just like, oh, it was that asshole again. Yeah, we've had problems with him in the east side. Oh, nope. Actually, hold on. I can't just talk to her for no reason. Alright. What can I make at this point? I can basically make what I want, but it's always a question of, like, how easy is it gonna be and how hard is it gonna be to get the components. For example, Lucifer here. I would figure he would be the strongest out of all of them. Or at least the most dangerous. But, I don't exactly know. Oh my god, look at... What the fuck? Hold on. Look at... Yeah, I remember I said this before, but that is still dumb. There is Satan and Lucifer. How does that work? Let's see. But Lucifer or Satan is at level 93. Jesus, and that might be a sign that I am gonna be under a lot of problems when I try to get up to higher levels. Ah, Jesus. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna end up getting a lot of these guys. And I still want to get this guy, but he is gonna be very difficult to try and get because all of his components are a pain in the ass to find. So I'm just gonna go in and hope that they are random chance cards. And wait, is somebody in there? No, that's just an open door. Wait, why would you leave an open door on a rainy day? Oh, leave the shopping district. So yeah, that was kind of... So apparently this is the whole way to get the true ending. You have to completely ignore how the game is structured and just try your absolute best to go back to the food court in spite of the fact that you've already gone there. I can't remember what Columbo episode it was, but it was like, who would check the same place twice? Oh my god. I gotta make sure my audio and video are recording fine. Yeah, it looks fine.
All right.
So many things have happened up to now, but we'll beat this Izanami and put an end to this all. Right? Yeah, but since we spread out all over town a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure we must take. We must make sure we end this properly. Alright. I'm sad they didn't have all the fox babies come with us. They'd be a great help. Hey, maybe that was the reason he was angry. That maybe... Or actually, no, is this a guy or a girl? I actually don't know. So, is this the mother or the father? And if that's the case, who is the father or the mother? They said that he's waiting for, or she's waiting for us on the other side. But I don't know if, like, it's just like, yo, come at me, or whatever.
I sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced.
And the
it seems like a new area has formed.
Alright.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there.
Okay.
That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, we'll meet again. If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Alright.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Alrighty then.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
Okay, let's start.
It's kind of sad that this really is going to be the last time we do something like this.
Okay.
You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
This is a weird sort of quote. Like, this is a problem when you kind of when you have to make things for certain endings, when you have to prepare people for multiple endings, you'll get things that feel like the last quote they'll ever say, but you'll get them back to back to back to back. And because of that, it's just like, this kind of sounds overblown.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Right! All for one and one for all!
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future!
This is maximum cheese right here.
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Ew.
What?
Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool. But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Yo, come on. Shots fired by Teddy.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
Oh, pot shots.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
Well then, let's do this.
Okay, well, where is it? Is it that bridge that's behind us? Alright, where are we? I heard that Persona's well known for going to hell and heaven. We already went to heaven. So this will be the last time I help you catch the bad guy. Sensei, good luck. Okay, now save!